What's up, guys? It's Fat Ern, and I'm sure you've been hit with a lot of new information and everything, and you don't know where to vent about it because you're playing the game by yourself, or you're playing it with your mom, maybe with your cat on one hand, your dog on your foot. Who knows? I'm going to ask you today, what is your favorite thing about Ghost so far? What are the things that you like? We're going to try and stay positive because I know there's been a lot of negativity surrounding the game, but I want to know what you guys think is, your favorite thing, your favorite game mode, your favorite gun, attachment, perk setup, streaks, anything you like about the game, because I don't really have a ton to talk about. I know that I've gone over a lot of different things, and I haven't gotten the greatest gameplays, but I want to have a discussion with you bros about what your favorite thing in Ghost is. And so far, I think mine is the attention to actually just, playing the game, man, getting out there and just getting in it. There's not a lot of focus on challenges and whatnot. They just kind of want you to play. There's not a big focus on your connection. Again, they want you to play, even though my connection has been relatively poor. They seems like they took a lot of distractions. Yes, they threw in some support and whatever, but again, we're gonna stay focused here. It seems like they did a lot to make it so you didn't have to go through a huge grind all the time. You got the first prestige. Well, now I'm gonna grind a second prestige, and I'm gonna grind a third and fourth and fifth, and all the way up to 10th. Yes, there is gonna be a little bit of a grind. You can unlock your first 4 or 5 squad members for 3 tokens apiece, but then it becomes 100, 200, 300, 400, I think, or something along those lines. So that's a little expensive in terms of tokens, but you don't have to prestige to get everything. I'm sure people are gonna want to build it up and be like, hey man, look at me, I prestige, bro. But that's fine with me if I can have some characters and level them up as I go and still have the option to use better classes. And what I mean by that is say I'm getting really frustrated. I just prestiged and I'm like, man, I just used my 1 prestige token on the M8A1 from Black Ops 2, but I don't want to use just the M8A1. Maybe I only have 2 or 3 other guns unlocked and I have to level up to get them. Here I can have 1 squad member fully maxed out, and if I'm raising a new one, it's almost like raising Pokemon. If I'm using a different one and then I decided I want to use my good guns but I don't want to waste any tokens, I can go back to my other character and just play on them for a while, level up, either get to the max level, do a few challenges, whatever, just relax a little bit and then go back to my other character and get back on the grind to get more tokens. So I really like that aspect of it. That seems pretty cool. You can level people up at a certain time. So you can pick, to have everybody at level 12 or whatever. I don't know how it really works, but that's one of my favorite things so far. Another thing that I've only played a little bit of that I think is pretty cool is the squads feature. I'm not big on playing bots or other weird things, but the squads feature looks pretty cool. You can basically take your team of people that you have unlocked and leveled up and classes you've given them. You can choose a game type that they normally play. So right now I have mine set on playing domination. So if somebody tries to challenge my squad, they'll play my squad in domination. And you can do a 1v or a 6v6 where it's 1 person, 5 bots versus 1 person and 5 bots. Or you could challenge someone, you could just challenge their 6 bots to a match. You could challenge 4 bots to a match. It's really up to you. I think you can have your friends play as your squad, and you can go squad versus squad. So squads does a lot of the let's add a new feature instead of just adding longevity in terms of time. They did make it so it's a pretty hard, XP grind as of right now. I don't know if they're changing it up once the game gets fully released. It doesn't appear to be that way, but instead of just making it longer, harder to grind up and adding more prestiges, they added some new features that seem pretty cool. Squad seems like it could be some fun. It seems like it could be some fun. You can kind of mold your squad a certain way. It's maybe you have 1 person who's a stealthy SMG, 1 person who's an offensive SMG, 2 assault rifles, an LMG guy, and a riot shielder, or instead of the riot shielder, maybe you have a sniper, and you give them certain classes, and then you can leave your squad, and if people have squad versus squad, they challenge you. Maybe your team's really good at domination, you're set up really well. It's almost like creating a team of Pokemon and just letting them do their own thing. So I really think that squads is going to be a pretty cool game type. I'm excited for it. I hope it continues, and I hope there's something cool with it. I'm glad that Infinity Ward did bring some sort of competitive thing to Ghost. At first there wasn't, but now there's a CODcaster mode, broadcaster, I think. Then there's going to be the COD esports rules. that you can play by. So there will be some COD esports stuff thrown in here. I'm really excited for that. And another thing that they basically did that made me really happy is it doesn't feel like there's an overpowered sight in this game. In Modern Warfare 3, thermal felt like it had no recoil and you could shoot for days. Same thing with Black Ops 2 and target finders. They had like no recoil and you could see everyone across the map. And in this game, I don't see it. And that wasn't meant to be a pun, but I guess you can use it as a pun. The thermal sight kind of like blocks off a majority of your view, and it feels very wobbly, so it's kind of hard to use. But it's not overpowered. And then there's like the tracker scope. It's kind of like the Oracle. I think you can like see people through walls, but you have to be like aiming down sight with that thing, and it just looks awful. There's no heartbeat sensors, nothing like that. So I'm really proud of Infinity Ward and Raven Software people. You guys are my boys. You pretty much made it so we don't have to worry about really stupid, reticles being used or things like that, where it gives people a stupid campy advantage. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. And that's got me excited again. This is all the things that I'm excited about. I hope that SMGs become a little more relevant. These maps are so big, and if you head glitch, like it's just gonna be assault rifles for days. An assault rifle party. SMGs are good, like literally if you hide like in a house or one part, but this game doesn't play like Battlefield does, where you have like snipers sitting on the outskirts and you have SMG players getting real in the objective. Pretty much everyone goes for the objective, or everyone doesn't go. It's really up to the team, and it's not Battlefield. It's not Battlefield. It's not Battlefield. It's really not. It plays like Call of Duty. It plays like any other Call of Duty. It does not play like Battlefield. I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it more like team-based with the squads, but it doesn't play that way. So I hope they buff the SMGs a little bit, give them a little more range. And I was trying to explain it to somebody, but Black Ops 2 did a really good job of this. If you used an M8A1, an M8A1 was really, really good from long range. Okay in medium range, but if you're not like paying attention, you could probably get outworked by like an MSMC or an AN94. AN94 is a good middle to long, little bit of short range. Again, oh my god, why am I yawning? Stop yawning. I'm talking, I'm excited, but I'm yawning. The AN94 is good in middle to the short range and a little bit of long range, but should basically get beat out by an M8 in long range, and it should get beat out most of the time by an MSMC in middle to short range. So it's got its advantages and its weaknesses. MSMC is really good in short range and then in medium range, and then below that you pretty much have the Scorpion, which was really good in close range and usually gets beat in medium and longer ranges. So it was very well balanced, and right now I guess I just don't feel that yet, and I hope it's coming, but it looks like there is the potential for that to happen. Maybe it's just my connection, but the MTAR and the Vepr look like pretty decent longer range SMGs. The CBJMS is a little bit shorter range, same thing with the Bison, and then the other two, the Vector and the K7, they seem like a little bit more like medium short range ones. And then the assault rifles, obviously, are the MSBS, which is a little OP. Please nerf it. But other than that, I like a lot of the guns. They feel pretty good. Nothing too terrible yet. It's still the beginning of the game. The LMGs sound really cool. I really like the sound of the LSAT. If you haven't used the LSAT, it reminds me of like some sort of a karate movie from like the 70s, where every punch sounds like it's like hitting bricks. It's like pop, 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 pop. And it just sounds really cool. I think it's hilarious. I love it. The sniper rifles don't seem super OP. There's not a lot of hit markers, which is good, but will also be a bad thing, because I have a feeling people are going to be like, oh my god, no more hit markers! And a bomb blows up. But there really aren't hit markers. I've gotten a few, but I get a lot of one-hit kills from snipes. Maybe that's just my aim. I'm like so good I only hit people in the chest and head. But so far, it seems like the sniper rifles are pretty good. Not OP, but not a lot of hit markers. Other than that, the game, it feels okay. I'm slowly warming up to it a little more and a little more. Right now, like I said, I keep lagging, so I don't play too aggressive. I try to play a little bit back here. You can see I'm not like running into places. I'm trying to hold my own. This is a little bit of the league play showing for you, and I stopped firing because I should have killed that guy. But in league play, I'm aggressive. but I know when to get kills. So I take my time, and that's what I've been doing here. But I hope my connection improves. I hope to get more aggressive gameplays, maybe some chem strikes, things like that. But leave in the comments what your favorite thing about Ghost is or what you like about it so far. And hopefully we can play soon. Again, feel free to subscribe, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Otherwise, feel free to follow me on Twitter. It's twitter.com/fatern. I've been very active lately, and hopefully when I get moved into my girlfriend's new place, I will start streaming. So, final score is like another 43-19. I talked too long. I'm out. Peace.